Oh. So we've all got to stay home and practice social distancing.
Stay indoors.
People just don't seem to be getting the message. So over the next couple of minutes, we're going to repeat the message. We're going to keep telling you to stay indoors.
Please, please stay indoors. Feels like many of the cities that Goat employees are in are finally kind of catching up and realising how serious the situation is. So please, from everyone at Goat, stay indoors.
I've seen a lot of people out and about in the streets, going to markets, doing things like that. And I honestly just, you know, you're costing all of us our freedoms.
What I'm so surprised about is how many people are still out and about. It's absolutely hectic here. It seems like just a normal day and no one is at all taking any form of notice of the social distancing and staying inside their homes, and it's actually quite frightening how many people are still out and about.
You know, the government are going to move to some form of martial law lockdown if people don't stay inside. So all those people hanging on to their last bit of freedom right now, you are going to force all of us to lose our freedoms for the long run. So for God's sake, just wake up, see what's going on.
Yeah, because it will save lives, which granted it's pretty important, and it will reduce the pressure on the NHS doctors and nurses that are working tirelessly to keep us healthy.
We're going to keep telling you to flatten the curve.
We all love a graph, don't we? But not this ugly fucker. The scientists have said that staying at home will limit the peak of this ugly graph, that will allow the health service to cope.
We can do it if we do the right things, make sure this doesn't rumble on for 6, 12 months.
What people need to start considering is themselves. There's still a huge amount purely around the health of elderly people. If you're 19 or you're 25 and your appendix bursts, you're probably going to die. I think we're still looking at this as if this isn't going to affect normal, healthy, young people. Forget about, you know, whether you think you're at risk of corona. You know, we're all at risk of things all the time. You know, I had an operation at the beginning of last year and, you know, I wouldn't have that now. Whether or not you think corona is likely to damage you or the people that you're living with, you need to understand if for every corona case there is, it reduces the capacity of the NHS. For the love of God, like, be selfish now. You know, there's a lot of people talking about, I'll do it for everyone else. Do it for yourself. You know, what if you get hurt? What if you need something in the next year?
Please listen to what is being asked of us. We have a duty to make a difference here. We have a chance to do something great that will be remembered for many, many years.
I think we can get to grips with that, right?
I'm going to keep telling you to protect the NHS.
We all love the NHS, and if we could, we would wrap our arms around it and give it a little cuddle. But we can't. We can do everything within our power to keep NHS doctors and nurses as safe as they can be when they're fighting this virus for us.
Being in New York, very far from home in the UK, with some family members who are ill, and my mum actually, without being tested, I think has had the coronavirus. Let's please back NHS workers. Real clear message of save the NHS. So grateful for all the work that a public health system is doing in the UK, and very aware of the lack of a public health system in the US.
Please listen, please act responsibly, please do what we're being told.
So stay indoors, flatten the curve, and protect our NHS. And don't be a
Stay indoors, flatten the NHS.